Huh? I wasn't expecting a visitor today. You needn't concern yourself. Nothing can harm you here, and I don't intend on bringing you any undue misfortune. Quite the opposite, in fact. I'm a mage, you see. I study the arcane and use my grip over the latent energies of this world to help people. I even set up that teleportation rune where you stand. Why are you here? Well, I've set that rune up with specifications to only bring me those who are in dire need of my aid. Of course, it's not that simple. Teleportation runes require an entrance symbol as well, so you must have stepped on one I set up. Clearly one I must have forgotten about. That's why your arrival surprised me. Anyways, that's the long answer. The short one is, you're here because you need me. You're here because there's something you desperately desire to feel whole. Something that I can provide. Tell me, what is that something? What is your greatest desire? Oh, really? No. It's no issue. It's just... It's cute that that's what you want. Yes, I will give you what you desire. Sit down. I'll prepare the concoction. There's tea on the table there. Feel free to help yourself. I brewed it this morning. You're lucky. You caught me as I was preparing the cauldron for my next concoction. Normally, I make stronger potions such as these as needed, rather than storing them, to avoid accidents. Speaking of accidents, where did I put those mandrake seeds? Ah, there you are, you sneaky little seeds. I swear, it's like the little things grow legs and run off. Where is this place? It's nowhere, really. You're in a demi-plane of mine, a place between places, a little abode floating amongst nothing, and yet brimming with the potential to be anywhere and everywhere all at once. No, I don't have cellular coverage, sorry. Now, let me see about adding some phoenix dawn. There it is. I'm almost out. Need to replenish my stock soon. Regardless, into the cauldron it goes. Yeah, that's normal. Don't worry. Anything from a phoenix is usually pretty angry when it's used in potion craft. Me? I already said. I'm just a mage who wants to help people. I suppose there is more to it than that, though. But my story is a long one, best told over a meal at a cozy fire, not as the cauldron bubbles away. I suppose you're right. It wouldn't make sense not to trust me when I'm blatantly keeping secrets. I'll tell you what. I'll try the potion before you. That way you can at least know I'm not trying to poison you so as to trust me enough to know I'm trying to help. In the meantime, Let's focus on actually finishing the potion first. I think next I need... Ah, yes, caterpillar chrysalis. Let me go fetch that. Hopefully I haven't accidentally crushed my stalk. Good. It's intact. Why can't I just cast a spell on you? Well, theoretically I could, but the thing about spells is that they're rarely permanent, at least not the damaging variety. I could cast a spell on you, but depending on how much I'm willing to strain myself, the results could either dispel prematurely, or another mage would take it upon themselves to dispel it. Potions, on the other hand, are fairly permanent. Even some of the strongest spells cannot reverse their effects, if they are concocted by someone experienced enough. That said, all it takes to undo the effects of one potion is to concoct another with reversing said effects in mind. With the right ingredients and knowledge, anything is possible. We're almost done with the potion. I just need 2 more things, and both of them are from you. Let's start with the more difficult of the 2. I need some part of you to add to the potion, a biological component, such as a strand of hair or a fingernail. Often what works best is some cells from the inside of your cheek. I do have some cotton swabs on hand, but I'll take whatever is most comfortable for you. You'll let me swab you? Perfect. Stay still for a moment. I'll go grab the swab and a crystal for the next ingredient. Okay, I got one. Open wide. It shouldn't hurt at all, but I'll try to be quick regardless. And there. That should be all I need for a biological component. Thank you for being so compliant. I really appreciate it. Let me just... There we are. That leaves only one more ingredient. Don't worry, it's completely painless to acquire. All I need you to do is think, and with the help of my magic, your thoughts should imprint on this crystal I grabbed. But before we begin, I need to place my paw on your forehead to allow my magic to sync itself to your consciousness. May I? Thank you. You may feel a slight warmth and a tingling sensation as the magic scours your thoughts. Some of my previous visitors have also apparently heard things, but I assure you none of what you feel should be unpleasant. Now, I'd like you to imagine your new form in as much detail as possible. It's okay if you can't do it all at once. Your subconscious, along with my magic, will fill in the gaps. There. The spell is complete. The image of your new form is engraved into this crystal. Hmm? No, you can't see the image in the crystal. It doesn't quite work that way. Think of it more as raw data that's been magically formulated into the crystal's lattice, like a hard drive. Just like a drive, you can't see the contents of it until you use a device that can read it. That's what the cauldron is for. It's like a computer running an editing software. Speaking of, this is the last thing we need to complete the potion. So let's go drop it in. I'll let you do the honors. Here goes. Whenever you're ready. That's an interesting sound. Now look, the color changed. I suppose that means it's done. It's ready to be bottled and used. I'll go fetch a bottle and stopper, and we'll get you started on your transformation. Contrary to popular belief, not all potions administer their effects instantaneously. This one will take a few moments to work its magic. I'll be right back. Okay, this should contain enough for a full dose. Let me just... Don't be alarmed. It's magical heat. It doesn't burn. Well, that's it. I guess I'll take a sip to prove it's safe. Though, it really shouldn't affect me, considering the potion uses your biological signature, but at least you'll know I'm not poisoning you. Nope. No spontaneous combustion. No melting into a puddle of goo. No sudden loss of consciousness. See? You should be fine. I just want to help. Before I hand it over and you drink it all, though, I must warn you of two things. Firstly, afterwards, I'll need to rub some more of the concoction over you. Drinking the potion alters your internal biology to fit that of your new form. But for the full transformation, I also need to apply it directly onto you. Secondly, the transformation is very taxing on the human body, so once it's complete, I insist that you stay here for a few days and rest before I send you off. I'll take care of you in the meantime. I think that's all there is to it. Here, drink up whenever you're ready. Alright, I'll begin rubbing the potion over you now. What's that? Why do I have to rub the potion on you? Well, I don't, I guess. You can do it. I don't know. That's just what I usually offer for these sorts of things. I don't have to if you don't want to. You're free to do it yourself. Oh, you want me to? Okay. Just think of it as an oil massage, I guess. You should begin to feel the effects of the potion as I'm rubbing you. Does that feel nice? I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know we kinda got off on the wrong foot, but I do genuinely want to help. It hurts me a bit to see people like you who do not feel whole. It hurts me because it reminds me of myself. I understand the disdain you may have towards yourself, your body. I was once human too, you know. It was this same ritual, these same magics that I'm using on you now, that transformed me from my former human body to the one you see now. In this body, I feel complete. I feel more like me than I ever did as a human. Besides, this fuzzy pink dragon body is way more useful than my human body. I have fur, so I rarely have to wear clothes. I have a tail, which is almost like an extra limb. And I have these soft paw pads, which are perfect for giving rubs. Speaking of, I think the potion is working. You're starting to change by the looks of it. Your complexion is softening. I'm noticing a distinct texture difference where I've been rubbing so far. The change is setting in. Don't be alarmed if you begin experiencing a tingling sensation, especially over the facial area. Oh, your ears just came in. And from what I can see, I think your tail is coming through too. That's actually quite encouraging. You have your tail already. It's usually the last part to transform. You seem to be quite susceptible to the potion. I suppose in part thanks to letting me use a cheek swab. But your body, it's already starting to feel much softer under my paws, if that makes sense. The magic is preparing you for more significant changes. You're doing very well. The transformation is coming along nicely. You're pretty much all done for the most part. All that's left is a few structural changes with your face and legs. I'll keep rubbing until you're finished up, but you should be feeling the exhaustion setting in soon. Oh, it's done. I hadn't even realized. Here, let me check you over real quick, just to make sure I didn't miss a spot. Yep. The potion's worked its magic. You're your true self now. I'm honestly really surprised you took it so well. Usually people pass out midway through and Whoa, careful now. You're all right. I caught you as you passed out and brought you to my bed. I should have been expecting the exhaustion to set in so suddenly, with how susceptible you seem to be to its effects. Don't worry, you've only been out for a few hours. In the time you were, I got you some water and prepared a meal for you. There's not much to make anything of substance with here, but I did what I could with what I had. I'll see about going to the market tomorrow. I bet you're still pretty tired from the whole ordeal, huh? Yeah. At least eat and drink a little before you pass out again. You need the nutrients, and it'll help you get used to eating with that new maw of yours. Thank you for trusting me. I'll leave you to your own devices now, but if you need anything, just holler, and feel free to stay as long as you like. I know the post-transformation recuperation process can take some time. Good night.